Shalom. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham Rukakotash, and double honor to the apostle of GMS, and to all the bishops, the elders, all the sincere brethren that are liberating the truth across the world, and also to all the sincere brethren and sisters that are listening to the truth. And I pray this may be another edifying lesson to the flocks, and whoever the Most High want to hear this message, and let it be heard. And before I begin the lesson, I'd like to introduce the true name of the Heavenly Father, which is Yahweh, which means He exists, and the true name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, which means the Redeemer or the Deliverer, and He's only coming to redeem His people, which is the nation of Israel, which would identify in today's age as the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and the so-called Native Americans, and which scatter in all four corners of the world and looks like the other nations and practice the custom of the other nations. And that'll be it for the introduction. And the title of the lesson will be like don't be a busybody, man, because I've been seeing that videos going around the YouTube world throughout yesterday or the past few days. So I'm like, man, that must be like one of the hardest topics, man. And when you think about it, it is one of the hardest topics, man. I'm saying that because I'm looking from like a worldly point of view when it comes to the truth. Well, so-called Christians, when they call themselves so-called Christians, but when you look at them on their regular life, that's all they do is be like a busybody, man. Always getting himself involved in other people's business, or creating dramas, gossiping. That's all they do 24/7, man. Like throughout the weeks, all they do is like commit all sort of followiness, all sort of weak iniquities. And when it comes to the Sunday, which is supposed to be in their world the Lord's Day, that's the only time they like a Christian, like a sincere person. But as soon as that church is over, they go right back being like a busybody again, involving themselves in other people's matters. But in fact, they probably put like a timestamp on it. They'll be like, all right, once the church is over, they go right back. I mean that's what they basically do anyway. And that's it for the title. I mean, that's the title. So don't be a busybody. And the first I'm gonna get is 1 Peter 4 verse 15 through 16, maybe 17. So let's begin. 1 Peter 4 verse where is it? 1 Peter 4 verse 15. 1 Peter 4 verse 15, which says, give me 1 second. 1 Peter 4 verse 15. Alright, now I got it. It said 1 Peter 4 verse 15 say, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or a thief, or an evildoer, or a busybody in other men's matters. So what that one says, like if you suffer in this truth, man, you don't want it. You don't want to be suffering like somebody that's like a murderer, commit like a crime, or a thief, which is somebody that's like stealing or robbing people, basically, or as an evildoer. So basically somebody that's always committed like violence, crimes, always making trouble. You don't want to be somebody like that, man, or like a busybody in other men's affair. Or you don't want to be somebody that's always getting himself involved in people's business, always gossiping. Oh, did you know what so and so did over there? They'll be like, oh man, that person say, no, I don't know. Or the person know what you're talking about, but say, oh, you lying. You'll be like, oh man, I was joking. So you don't want to be that person that's always getting himself involved in other people's business, man. And when you reach 16, it says like yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed. So basically it says like if somebody is suffering as a Christian, man, don't be ashamed. Because a lot of people are ashamed when it comes to suffering as a Christian, man. Because they don't want to be embarrassed by about their friend and family, or the world's gonna see them, man. And he said, but let him glorify the Most High Yahweh on this behalf. So basically you want to be praised the Heavenly Father for giving you the opportunity to call His name, basically, man. And the one verse I was gonna say, man, since I read the verse 16, because Yahweh Shah himself said, man, if he not if you love me come, well, he did say if you love me keep my commands. He also say if somebody follow him they must carry their cross, which is you can find that at Luke 9. Let me find it real quick. Luke 9 and 20. Luke 9 and 23, which says, and he said to them all. So basically that was Yahushua that was talking to his disciples, and he says, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. So basically Yahushua says like if anybody gonna follow him, they have to deny themselves, which means they have to give up their selfish desires or whatever desire, whatever worldly desires that they have, they must leave that behind. And for the average person, that is very hard to do, man. Especially let's just say somebody dedicate their entire life to be like a doctor, which can take anywhere from 7 to 10 years to studying. They ain't gonna deny that just to follow Yahushua. Or somebody that wanted to make it to the NBAs, where they know they're gonna collect millions of dollars. They ain't gonna do that. But that's too much. They're not gonna deny themselves, man. And he say, and take up his cross daily and follow me. So basically you have to pick up your cross daily, man. What does that mean? Whatever trials and tribulation that the Most High put in your path, you have to take it cheerfully, man. You have to endure it daily, man, and follow Yahushua basically. And verse 24 said for whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So basically anybody that try to hang up to whatever desire they have on the daily life, man, they're gonna lose it, man. Oh man, I got like a 5 years $50 million, man. I can't go back on that. So that person gonna lose it, man. But if whoever will lose his life for my name, for my sake, the same shall save it. So basically if somebody lose his life for Yahushua's sake, which means whatever you have, because a lot of us that wake up to the truth, man, we have various gifts that the Most High bless us with. Like me personally, I'm like more like an athletic guy, man. Before the Most High woke me up, I wanted to focus on my training, make it to the next level, man. And the Most High said, man, here's what you're gonna do for your life, man. Just like that, I mean, I just cold turkey and just focus on the truth, and Lord willing I endure to the very end. And likewise there's a lot of brothers like that. Some brothers might be great singers, might be like great lawyers, great whatever talent the Most High give them. Then once the Most High give them that call, they just give that up. And perfect example is when Yahushua was picking up his disciples, because some of them was like a fisherman, some of them were tax collectors, and some of them might be mason, which is a great jobs, great careers, you can say in those days. Even till these days, some of these careers are the same, like a tax. I mean, I don't know about. Actually, I mean, to some extent, yes. Cause like back then, think about it, you're like a fisherman, man, which means like you fishing like a old town. You basically always on business. I don't say 27. You have a consistent business will be flowing consistently, man. Or somebody collecting tax. So basically you have money flowing in your pocket on a daily basis. Or somebody that's like a mason, which means like you will always building something for the community or for somebody basically, man. So those were like a great ways people sustain their families, man, because normally those guys, whatever career path they have, they most likely pass it to their son, that pass it to their son. So basically it's like a family traditions, and those guys just give that up to follow Yahushua, man. So those guys basically give up their worldly desires and follow Yahushua, man. And a lot of people, they ain't gonna do that, man, especially when they see money is flowing. They're like, I ain't gonna stop my money to follow Yahushua. That's a lot of men. And what was that again? And yeah, he said basically whoever will lose his life for my sake, this same shall be saved. So basically if somebody give up his life for Yahushua's sake, that person will be saved basically. And when you read on Matthew 16 verse 24, it talks about the same thing. Pick up your cross if you follow Yahushua, man. And back to what I was saying earlier was give me 1 second. Which is don't be a busybody person. What I was reading from 1 Peter 4 and 15. Let me go back on that one. 1 Peter 4 and verse 15. When it say, but Let none of you suffer as murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in others men matters. So you don't want to be suffer, knowing to be suffered as somebody that's like a murderer, or somebody that's like stealing, or somebody that's like a commit all sort of wicked acts, or somebody that's like always getting himself involved in other people's business, man. So you want to be so. And also let me say like a yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed. So, and if you're suffering as a Christian, don't be ashamed. So take it cheerfully, man. Like the men of the Lord in the ancient world, when they were getting persecuted, when they were getting thrown into jail, they take it as an honor, because they're looking at from like when Yahushua was working with them, he took every shame, every blame, any horrible situation that he took it cheerfully, man, because he know that the Heavenly Father sent him down to do the task. And those men, they saw Yahushua go through all those trials and tribulations, so they took it upon themselves to follow Yahushua, man, because Yahushua said, if you love me, you have to keep my command and carry your own cross. So those men, whatever situation they were going, they took it cheerfully, man. Whether they were getting stoned or getting whipped, they did not complain. It was like an honor for them to be in that situation. So likewise, we have to be the same way, man. Whatever situation we're going through, man, we should not be ashamed of being Christians or being like a man of the Lord, man. We have to be. It's a honor that the Most High has chose you to put you in that situation, man. Because when you're looking at the average jigs that's going around, or that's running around, they basically clueless, man. They have no idea what's going on. They have no fear of the Heavenly Father. The only fear that they got is the fear of Esau, and all they want to do is just commit wickedness, man. And the Most High take you out of that pool and put the spirit on you to basically do the work. If you're a man of the Lord, if you like somebody that's there to, because the Most High is waking up. Not everybody gonna be like a preacher, but the Most High give each and everyone their own gift. So whatever gift that the Most High gave you, you're supposed to put it in good use, man. So you're supposed to be ungrateful, because the Most High could easily kept you in the dark, like before you wake up. So it is an honor for each and every one of us to be in the truth, basically. And it said, but let them glorify the Most High on this behalf. So basically, we have to pray that pray to the Most High that He give us the opportunity, the privilege to call His name. And when you read down to 17, it tell you like judgment will be begun at the house of Israel, which is where it's gonna start. And the next one I'm gonna read is 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 11. 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 11, which is, for we hear, 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 11 says, for we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but a busybody. It's the same thing again. There are some people that's walking among us, and they basically they walking carelessly, man. They don't really care about the truth. They think the truth is something they're just doing right now just to pass time. Oh, that's the latest trend that's going on around here. Because you know Jake, man. Jake's always, whatever's popping, whatever's popular, they want to go, they're gonna jump on that train. Oh, that's what I want to do. Like Black Panther was popular right now, that's what they're doing. Black Lives Matter is popular right now, that's what they're doing. They don't really care about the cause. They just think, oh, it's some cool stuff. Eventually it's gonna die down to the next one. So there's a lot of people that's like that in the truth. They come in the truth thinking it's just a game, not knowing it's like it's a dangerous business they get themselves to, man. Like especially in those days that we're entering right now, we're literally entering Jacob's trouble. It's really at our doorstep right now, man. Each day we're waking up right now, it's like we are one step closer to Jacob's trouble, man. And it is like a terrifying day, like no man has ever seen before. Like us that living in 2025 right now, I can speak for myself. I've never seen any horrible things that happen. Yes, there's people that get shot around my house, or you got people that get shot laid on your porch, or you know your neighbors got killed for selling drugs. Yes, those things happen, but however, it's not something like that's gonna traumatize you for life. Because as soon as the cop pick up the body, everything went right back to normal. You just go back to school, go back to work, the days go on. But this is gonna be like a very terrifying moment. Yet Jake is playing around. Jake still thinks it's a game. And when you keep on reading, it says, phone turn on. working not at all, but for we hear that there are some which walk among you disorderly, working not at all, but are busybody. So there are some men that are working among us carelessly, man, not worrying anything about the truth, not giving a damn, think it's like a trend, think it's like a latest club to join in or to hang out with your friend and stuff, man. Working not at all, but a busybody, and all they do is like they refuse to do the work. The only thing that they care about is being like getting himself involved in other people's business, man. So you don't want to be around those people, man. And the next one I was gonna read is basically like Matthew 5:11, which talk about like Matthew 5:11, which talk about like basically that was Yahushua that was saying like blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. So that was Yahushua that was telling the disciples, and he told them like blessed are those who basically what was I? Blessed are they which are persecuted. What was that? Give me 1 second. 11. Blessed are ye men. No, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. So basically, Yahushua would say like blessed. So basically, blessed to any man that's getting mocked for the truth's sake, man. That's getting persecuted, man, and that's also getting falsely accused, and that's basically blamed for any wicked things, man, for his name's sake. So those men are gonna be blessed, because it's not gonna be like a easy day at all. Because I hear my mom and also all the Christians that's talking about I cannot wait. They don't want to be alive when Jacob's trouble is gonna be around. They sincerely think they doing the work. They cutting on JC 24/7, and they always like, oh man, the persecution, when the persecution is coming, I don't want to be around. And they have no idea what the persecution is really about, man. All those Christians that's talking, man, they have no idea what the persecution is about, man. They think like it's gonna be like Esau, the devil's gonna come on the ground. They're gonna come and they're gonna start persecuting this, and they think it's the regular Christians like that's preaching the Bible right now. They have no idea how scary those days gonna be, man. And there's gonna be men that's in the faith, the men that know and call on the name of Yahweh Shemiah on a daily basis. They're gonna be terrified. No one is exempt from that, from those days, man. Even us that are part of the hopeful, like, we're not exempt. The only difference between us and the rest of our people is like the Most High gonna put that spirit onto us to endure to the very end. Because we're still gonna be walking to all those chaos, man. The Most High just gonna put his edge around us, man. That means we're gonna that means so we can be in a calmly state, man. But we're still gonna be on the run just like the rest of the people, man. It's just like the Most High gonna be feeding us, gonna shelter us, man. It's gonna keep us from even in trouble, man. So Yahushua says, turn on, man. Yahushua say, blessed are ye, men. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you. So basically, when people basically mocking us, ridicule us, Yahushua say, blessed are those men who endure, basically, and persecute you. Basically, anybody that's getting persecuted, man, and shall say all manner of evil against you. All people that say all sort of lies or wicked things around you, about you, because there's the men of the Lord is going to be severely blamed, and first and foremost by Esau. So especially those of us that's making videos on a daily basis, man. Like I said a couple maybe like last month, maybe like those of us that make video shows, like Esau most likely have like all of our face, however, whatever settings we normally use, and Esau can literally create like a fake background. Like me, I always do show out of my car or in my room, and Esau most likely already have that same exact setting that I have, and he already have my voice. He has all our voice anyway, and all he has to do is just write like whatever you want to say and use your face. And the future that we enter right now, Esau gonna put our face as domestic terrorists. Oh, he's preaching hate. He hate that. He says he's gonna unalive this group of people. So Esau's gonna blame us, man. It's not like a funny time that we have ahead of us, but it's a very serious time, man. And the only people that's gonna be able to make it through those times, man, is the men of the Lord, man. Because the Most High said we're gonna be standing in front of people in position of power, man. And when we stand in front of those men, so don't worry about what we're gonna say, because the Most High is gonna put His word, He's gonna put His Spirit on us, so He's gonna talk through us, basically, man. So these are the days we enter around, man, and those days are very scary, man. And Jake's still running around. We got next month that's coming. There's a potential martial law that we got Trump says, and he's gonna send a lot of so-called migrant, which is Negroes and Latinos. And I got my cousin say, hey man, he says he's gonna send us away by next month. I believe this week he says but from this Monday all the way till next month they have to get themselves out of the US voluntarily, because once next month comes he's gonna send them out himself. Basically next month can very well be like a crazy month. We don't know what we're gonna get the coming days, man. Who knows? Jacob's trouble is really around the corner. That's what I'm basically saying. But when you read down on verse 12, you say, rejoice and be exceedingly glad. So basically we have to be happy and be glad, for great is your reward in heaven, because the reward that Yahweh shall have for us is in heaven. It's gonna be great. For so persecute they the prophet which were before you. Because like the prophet that was before us, they were also persecuted. Initially, we are those men that come back in reincarnations. So Lord willing, I'm part of those men that was there, man. So that's it for the lesson, man. So like I said about the title, man, don't be a busybody person. Don't get yourself involved in other people's business, man. The main thing you're supposed to do as a hopeful, like, man, whether you like a man that's preaching on the highways and byways, or making videos online, or you just like a sincere brothers and sisters that the Most High wake up to be part of the big multitude, man. Don't be busybody, man. Just focus on doing the work, man. Whatever the Most High put into your spirit, just do it, man. And pray without ceasing, man, because each day we are waking up, man, we are one day closer to Jacob's trouble, man. It's gonna be like a very terrifying moment. So we have to keep praying, man. We have to keep asking the Most High for mercy, man. And we have to keep praying that the Most High shield us from imminent danger, man. And be grateful, man. And ask that the Most High and be with the spirit of meekness, the spirit of fear, wisdom and understanding, and also the spirit of integrity, man, like Job. We have to accept whatever the Most High gave us, man. Good or bad, man. We can't complain at all, man. We have to keep pushing, man. And next month, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, we don't know what's gonna happen, man. So that's why we have to keep praying without ceasing, man, and pray that the Most High does not take His Holy Spirit away from you, man. And with that, I'd like to say, Shalom.